No, let him speak and then pass it on to me.
What's your question?
What is your question? Please.
If some people read namaz and like they miss some namaz like Zohar and or Maghrib or Isha, then can you read it again? Read it up. Then if it finishes the time, we can read it.
The time of namaz finishes, can you read it after? That's what he's asking.
Why can't you say the namaz during the period time? That is the question. When the time is allotted to each namaz is sufficient to give every man a chance to say the namaz, adjust his namaz within that allotted time. For instance, between Zohr and Asr, there are 1 or 2 hours at least. Between Asr and Maghrib, there are about 2 hours. Between Maghrib and Isha, so on, in all namaz, there is enough time for you to perform namaz in time. So don't think of performing namaz after the time is over. Okay? But if somehow you are prevented from saying namaz and you can't help it, then of course after the time is over you still can say the namaz. Okay? Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, Hazur. My question is, we're not allowed to wear silk because it shows a sign of richness.
Because you are a man, aren't you? Huh?
No,
a prudential man, I mean.
But women can and men can't. Why is that?
You see, it is again a differentiation made between man and woman to remind man that he is built for hardy things. He is the defender of the nation. He is expected to live more austerely because this is his beauty, to be manly, to be rough, not rough to ladies I mean, but otherwise roughshod I should say, and not be a ninny-like person. So this Islam discourages man to wear very fine clothes and to walk like, behave like ninnies and like eunuchs, etc. So this is a message to man. And women are allowed to decorate, to wear gold, to wear silver clothing, because they are made to look beautiful. Are they not?
Yeah.
So Islam is very natural.
Okay.
Right?
Shukriya. Assalamu alaikum.
Well, Sam?
My question is that in Bosnia there are a lot of Muslims suffering, and our Jamaat has already actually given our part to help Bosnia. Because the Bosnian people are Muslims, why don't the other Muslims around the world actually help them?
Well, they are now trying to, but unfortunately the Muslim power, Muslim states are extremely, nincompoop in their policies. They're very, very, very feminine in their attitude to the world affairs, and they work under the influence of big Western powers. So if they want anything to them, if they want them to do anything, they will do. If they don't want them to do anything, they will stop short. Look at in the case of Baghdad and Iraq, I should say. The Americans wanted all these Muslim countries to physically participate in invasion of Iraq, and none refused. None. See, this is the extent of the influence they exert over the Muslim powers. So they do lip service to Islam, but they do real service to the Western powers. So that is why once a veteran politician of Pakistan, Pir Pagar Sahib, expressed this situation very humorously. He said, you should remember that our politicians talk of the East and prostrate to the West. You see? Because from there the direction of Kaaba happens to be in the West. So all say their prayer, facing West. And that is how they prostrate. So he played a pun on this situation. He said, look at our politicians. They talk of the interest of the East and prostrate to the West. It's very true. They only do lip service to Islam and the Muslims, but when real challenges confront them, then they do not move even their little finger for the sake of Islam, in the interest of Islam, but look at their masters. Whichever the masters dictate, they do that. This is the unfortunate situation. For Kuwait, they all got up and hue and cry was raised that could be heard from all over the earth. And what were Kuwaitis as compared to the Bosnians? They're so innocent. They haven't committed any crime. The Kuwaitis are very different people. And we're very small in number. It's a much smaller country. And yet, they all gathered. Why? Because of America, because of Europe. So because they want practically the Muslims to be obliterated from the face of earth in Bosnia, and they want the genocide to become complete before they move to do something. So this is exactly what the Muslim countries are doing, unfortunately.
Why did Hazur start the Vakfino scheme?
Why did Hazur?
Why did start the Vakfino scheme?
Why did he start the Vakfino scheme? Why did Hazur start?
Well, you are neither here nor there. Why do you ask these questions? You were born after the Vakfino scheme, and you will become an adult after it is over. So you are not concerned. But that is just a remark. Don't take it seriously. Why I did it was simply this, that I had a very strong intuition and a feeling which I could not ignore, that the Ahmadiyyat is going to spread much faster all over the world in the new century. So we must be prepared to accept and face and carry the challenges, the task of Ahmadiyyat forward at the pace that Allah requires us to do. So because I knew there will be demands from Muballighin from all over the world, from Russia, from China, elsewhere, etc., from South America and other countries of the world, which is already on the rise, very, very rapidly rising. So I appealed for the dedication of children, so that I thought by the time they reach the age of serving Islam, that is, they become mature in 12, 15, not 12, but say 20 years or 25 years time, we will have, inshallah, the entire demand of the world met by them. Now you know? Okay, thank you. One sound.
Why did Allah create life when He knew that one day it was going to be destroyed?
What is Allah?
Why did Allah create life when He knew that one day it was going to be destroyed?
Allah create life when He knew that one day it was going to be destroyed.
Don't you ever create anything which you destroy ultimately? How many clothes have you worn and discarded? Tell me, since you were born. You are not wrapped in the same nappies, are you? When you were born and you were a small infant, you were wrapped in nappies, weren't you? Huh? And do you still keep them? Huh? Held close to your bosom. These are my childhood nappies. Haven't you discarded them? Why? If your mothers, I'm not talking of you now, I'm talking of your parents, when they knew that the nappies we are buying or having them sewn for this young child